Welcome to Afterlife Cafe TV, connecting hearts, healing souls, and bridging worlds. I'm your host, Helen Peacock, and this is your sacred grounds, a warm, welcoming space where you're invited to take a seat, exhale, and just be. Each week, we will gather cafe style for heartfelt conversations, some mediumship, and maybe some intuitive insights and soulful storytelling that explore the afterlife, some healing, grieving, and the unbreakable bond between us and those in spirit. Here, laughter and tears are both welcome. Love transcends time, and spirit meets us in the most human of ways. So if you're seeking comfort, connection, or a deeper trust in your own inner knowing, you're in the right place. So pour yourself something warm and let's begin. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. And today's guest, I'm quite intrigued by. She actually reached out to me and wants to share her story. She is a friend, but she's also a former client of mine, Heather Teal, who is the Mindful Artisan. And Heather, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's lovely to see you again, not in person.
Likewise. My question to you is, how long ago did we have our session? Do you remember?
The last one was 2021.
Okay, that's quite a few years ago.
Yes.
But still
we've kept in touch.
Kept in touch, and some exciting things have been happening for you since our session. And I believe that's why you're here, is to share your journey since we last chatted. Would you like to share?
Well, I mean, that was a long time ago. So, and we do have limited time. So we'll just have to get to the nitty gritty. So basically, when I had my last reading with you, a lot of personal things going on in my life. I was looking for some guidance, and, you know, we had worked together in the past. We'll talk about how we met. I would love to touch on that story, put a pin in it. And from there, the things that you told me transpired. It ended up happening in certain ways, and there were a lot of life-changing moments. I separated from my partner, from my ex-wife of 18 years in 2022. And at the time you told me that I was intuitive. I said, oh, okay, whatever. So then my life sort of fell apart. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
I was lost. Mental health issues. COVID really kicked my ass. A lot of personal things. My son is an addict, so that's I don't even know how to put words to that. It's challenging. So therapy is ongoing for me.
Okay.
And I was looking, it's like it wasn't enough. There was something missing. And when certain people left my life for various reasons, whether it was whatever the reasons were, others sort of came in different ways. And I've always been drawn to, you know, card readings and tea leaves and done parties and things like that. And you and I have connected. Through you, I met Beverly Frosch, the Blue
Another
Mountain
medium. Yeah.
And the two of you are fantastic together.
Oh, thank you. She'll be happy to hear that.
Apart and together, you guys are great. So um, my uncle had passed away, and well, this is sort of getting to meet you, so I sort of
Mm-hmm.
veered off. You keep me on track here. Um, Anyhow, the healing. Uh, I was um, led to one of my, I don't know, my teachers, my coaches, my friends, and his name is Gordon Ellison, and I met him when I took. Yeah, you might. You probably have run into each other.
Is
He's
he from the Niagara region? Like, is he
from
around
Fort
Niagara
Erie.
Falls?
Fort Erie.
Fort Erie.
So
Yeah.
he's
Okay. I
probably,
recognize
yes,
his name.
Niagara area.
Okay.
So I met him doing my motorcycle course,
Okay.
and you have people. I do anyhow. I always have. It's just been a thing with energy. So he and I connected right away. I just felt comfort with him, and we kept in touch on Facebook. And then years later, he was offering um, meditation through mediumship. And wow, that there were a lot of tears
Mm-hmm.
shed
A lot of
in that
healing.
basement, a lot of healing,
Mm-hmm.
and opened my world to a lot of different healing modalities. And I had taken courses from there. Prior to that, I had um, gone to an event with Beverly, and um, I had my first connection with spirit
Mm-hmm.
after. And yeah, it was. Do you want me to share that?
That's what you're here for.
Yeah, sure. I want you to ask. I feel like I need you to ask these questions, otherwise I'll just ramble on.
Well, you're
Um,
here to share your
so
story. That's why you're here.
yeah, yeah. So first meeting you, do you remember when we met? It was a long time ago.
I, I, I'm feeling. Was it at an event first?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
All right. So we met at an event,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the charitable event for
Therapy
animal
Tales.
rescue.
There is it.
Therapy
Therapy
Teal.
Tales.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
And my aunt was having a difficult time with the grieving process after losing my uncle. Um, we had a hard time. We all did. He was a really
Mm-hmm.
special man, and he was my spirit guide. I am
Mm-hmm.
so happy. When we just started mentioning his name, the computer froze. So,
Mm-hmm.
hello, and that does happen. And so it led from there, and then we met you. We had readings with you at the. Now you're frozen. You went frozen. Hamilton Convention Center,
Okay.
and we bumped into Beverly in the parking lot. But we had scheduled readings with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we worked on a charitable event together through the store that I owned at the time. So you did. We worked together on chatting.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's all
chatting.
coming back. It's all coming back now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then we've kept in touch on Facebook, and yeah, and meeting your connection with. I love the energy with you and Beverly.
Mm-hmm.
The two of you together are like such a blend of, you know.
Yes, I know. It's like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, it's lovely. It is, and you're
Yes.
both lovely people, and have helped me significantly along my
Mhm.
journey. So now one
So
of the things.
do you feel that every session that you've had with either both of us together or individually, that it has opened you up even more, like intuitively?
Absolutely, I think with you specifically, things that I remember are, I remember we met you first in the lobby before we even went into the
Mm-hmm.
convention center and recognized you. So that energy is just, so the energy, the one thing I absolutely love about what you do in your work is the ramp up of the energy and
Mm-hmm.
getting spirit going. I'm actually like getting all the feelings as I'm doing the movements like through my whole body
Mm-hmm.
and learning to capture that energy and welcome spirit in was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And learning about the piggybacking and your library. I
Personal
love
library. Yes.
how you
Mm-hmm.
talked about your personal library because spirit, for me, spirit will talk to me through what I know
Okay.
and what I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for, right? So I'm the type of person who pays attention to things on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
dimes. For certain people, I get certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and I know who they're from. I had to learn how to trust that because, of course, you question everything.
Yeah.
I meet you, you're intuitive. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, and then I meet a friend, and then he says, "Oh, well, you're intuitive. Oh, okay, whatever," and then all of these different things, keep coming up and aligning, and it all like kind of meshed together very lovely into this place where I am now of acceptance
Mm-hmm.
of my abilities and intuition, because that does take work. Excuse me. Um, as you know, that it's hard because you don't understand. I remember watching your podcasts explaining from childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It felt different.
So going through all of this, opening up your gifts, what would you say would be your first experience that started to opening up that door to your creativity for where you are now? Do you feel that spirit led you?
Creativity.
Did you get the nudges to just all of a sudden just start creating something?
Well, that is both true, I guess. How I started with my art.
Can you
Uh,
describe a little bit about your art just for my
yeah,
listeners?
sure. So the Mindful Artisan is sort of this brand that I created based on just craft, a hobby that I was taking up, and it stemmed from when I was in therapy because I'm on disability for um, mental and physical health issues. So my job is literally to take care of myself,
Mm-hmm.
and that is a
Number
very
one.
it is a very difficult job.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my purpose. I you you're right. Oh, nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm on disability, and while I don't judge others for that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel I had a sense of worth.
Yeah.
And therapy helps with that.
Yes, it does.
And one of the things, the components of dialectical behavioral therapy was building mastery. And that's when I started wood burning. And
Okay.
I found enjoyment in that. Uh, and I would gift a lot of my crafts. And after a while, I couldn't really do that because my hands. So I switched to different types of things. And it wasn't until the last few years that I really got into it, where it's, a lot of nature based. So I am in the forest, on the water, um, whether I'm going there on my motorcycle or in the car, and I'm getting in nature and having
Mm-hmm.
fun, breathing.
Do you feel that you're intuitively led? especially finding your pieces in nature?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And it won't uh, a few weeks ago we were at the beach and I was led to an area and it was,
Mm-hmm.
you need to find, there's something here. And I couldn't find it. I couldn't, I was looking and
You were being led to it. You were
I was
being,
led to it and I am led
yes.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept looking and looking. And then all of a sudden it was feathers. And I just picked up these feathers. It was like, oh, different color. And we were doing this at night. And
Okay.
and then when I got home, I saw the significance of the feathers. I'm not going to go into that story, but
Mm-hmm.
yes, absolutely. And beautiful things happen when I create art for legacy pieces because spirit guides me in, and depending on who it is and what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like forced by spirit, like nudged or like even just annoyed until I find that peace.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm I'm forging items from nature that are like fallen to the ground. Sometimes pieces that look really cool. I go. Sometimes it's garbage, literally. So I do a little cleanup while I'm there too, and meditation, sitting in trees.
Yeah.
Mm. So one of my pieces back here, you can see a little bit. It's breathe, and that is from a birch tree that was fallen to the ground, and I framed it, and there's a couple of feathers in there, and then the word breathe,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to learn how to breathe.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to in meditation and get in reach that subconscious level, and
Yeah.
that's you can't do that without breath work. So
Exactly. Yeah. Breath work is key.
and I, learned a lot about breath work too. So with art, especially doing legacy pieces, I'm guided in ways that are beautiful. I will just do the very quick example of my nephew who passed away. And I just kind of put together this little, he was 22 years old of an overdose. And I put a piece together of rocks. So I collect rocks, and he liked gears, bike gears. I put a little bike gear on it, and a cork that was from the winery. It says Joshua on it,
Oh, Joshua.
and
Yeah.
then a little put a plant in it, and then with the Scrabble letters, I put a J on it.
Nice.
So I gifted it to it's my best friend, her son, and we go to Tim Hortons where he was the Tim Hortons guy, and I sat down at the chair and I saw a nickel on the ledge. I was like, nickel. I usually find dimes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I grabbed it, put it down, and I looked at the Scrabble number, and the number associated was 8. Because I said to my friend, I go, 5, what's 5? I go, nickel, 5, what's 5? What is 5? And she's like, I don't know. We carried on our conversation. And then I looked at the Scrabble number and the dime. It was August 5th that he passed.
Mm-hmm. That makes total sense. 8 and 5. August 5th.
So,
Yeah. And
so
spirit loves to play with numbers.
yes, they do. And so, especially with me, numbers, I'm the 1111. What, like,
Mm-hmm.
I have I have a list of numbers that I see, and it's funny. So that's my library. And I also will physically take on an ailment.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it where my throat has been blocked. And then I say, like, was this person like throat cancer, things like that. So,
So you're tapping into your mediumship now.
oh yes, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and continuing to learn about it and embrace it and um, honor it.
Hmm.
Honor it really the way that it should be honored, because I truly view it as a gift. For example, with my nephew, he had a lot of mental health issues.
Hmm.
And it was difficult to connect with him on the earth.
Hmm.
Now I have this beautiful relationship with him on the other
Hmm.
side that I didn't
I
even
love
know
that.
was possible. Sorry, he's getting me. Um, and then, with other people, and I, the one evening when with Bev, she said, are you here to see anyone in particular or whatever? I said, oh, I'm here for family reunion. Whoa.
Love that. Yeah.
And boy, did I get one. So a lot of it is your mindset, taking care of your body and your mind. Garbage in, garbage out.
Hmm.
So, trusting that instinct, understanding that intuition. I mean, I can't pick the lottery numbers. That'd be great.
Yeah, we won't go there. I'm curious to ask you, when it comes to when you're doing your creativity, are you someone who like creates in silence or music? I know you like the nature, but do you like candles? Like, what's your vibe when you're creating?
It's funny. I was doing an art submission for the city of St. Catharines, and I wanted to showcase what I was doing, but of course, with my crazy, the AUDHD brain,
Yeah.
is last minute preparing, and I didn't have a chance to record it. In this particular case, I was, I've got high energy music bumping,
Hmm. Hmm.
really like a classical version of new music. Music's
Okay.
all over the place,
Hmm.
a lot of high energy, sometimes silence. I prefer to be alone.
Whatever you feel like in that moment. Hmm.
Depends. My writing or journaling, or, um, I've had connections with spirit where I've been led to write things down. Like
Hmm.
I'll go in the bathtub and sitting there for a while, and you can see, oh, that's I opened it up right to the page. It's so you can see the connection where the writing changes
Okay. So a little
into,
bit of automatic handwriting then.
it's not, um it wasn't mine,
Yeah.
and then having to go back and translate it to, okay, what
Yeah.
is this?
That's another form of channeling as well.
Yes, yes. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's been fun. It's been a great adventure. It's something I work on. I'm passionate about. It's aligned with my art and with,
Hmm. But I love
uh,
that when you are creating, you are going through your own healing as well. That's why I like, the
mm,
mindful artisan is because it's in your mindset. It's what it's doing for you.
yes,
And
yes,
that's what I love. And that's one of the reasons why you coming on to this show and being very vulnerable and sharing your story and how it has helped you, right? And so
mm,
I just love that you've done that you're the one that wanted to come out here on this show, and it's just like I just
yeah,
want to share my story. I'm like, fine, that's what my platform is for you to share. Okay.
yeah.
Now you did mention that you have, I don't know if you have it, I should have maybe brought it up. Is Did you have one of those little drums? to do like as a little giveaway if anybody wanted to reach out just to see one of your pieces?
Oh, to see different pieces that I have.
Yeah,
If
just
somebody
because we have a
wants to
few minutes
do
left, so I'm just wondering, is there any of your pieces that
art
you
pieces
mentioned the drum?
to showcase. Oh, the drum. I was going to do as like a draw. So
Okay.
um,
Yeah, I
you
just
can
wondering, do
still
you have a
do
sample
that
of one?
I have samples of artwork. Excuse me. But I don't have a drum for a draw because I've been working on artwork. So
Okay.
this is a lot of nature. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so creating, forging. I'll be right back. Um, yeah, and this one here. So I am working on a website, and I
I
do
do
have
like that one.
and all sorts of different things. And nature is beautiful and is art in itself. So I just like to put it all together in pieces that look cute.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And I like how it's all connected through nature.
yes, and it's I like to create with purpose in some cases, and then there's
Yeah.
other pieces like some little lips here.
It's funny. It's
They're
just
just
because the angle that I'm sitting, that it looked like a turtle right away. Just
oh,
from
the
where I'm sitting,
turtles. Oh,
from a
turtles.
distance, it looked like a
Nobody's
turtle.
with turtles. So yeah, I have. Oh, and the teacups. That's why I've been advertising lately.
Okay.
These
Oh,
quickly are little bird feeders,
oh,
and I
nice.
have different versions of them hanging and sitting, and we're working on a bird bath one. So anyone that let's say mentions this podcast, if they would like to purchase
Okay.
something, we'll give them
All right.
10%
That's a good
off.
one. I like that. Okay. So that's
All
what we'll
right.
do is whoever wants to reach out to you, and we have your contact, and we're going to put that at the bottom
All right.
there. Just to let my listeners and viewers know that you don't have a website as of yet, but you do have your Instagram and your Facebook page, and we'll make sure
It's
that that's at the
yeah,
bottom in the description to reach you.
yeah,
Okay.
awesome.
So that's all we have for the show today. Thank
Awesome.
you for showing up and being vulnerable and sharing your story.
I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. I love what you're doing.
Me
Keep
too. Love
doing
what you're
it.
doing.
And
Okay.
we're staying in touch and enjoy your day.
All right. You too. Thanks, Heather. I want to thank you for tuning in to Afterlife Cafe TV, connecting hearts, healing souls, and bridging worlds. I'm Helen Peacock, and I am so grateful, yes, it makes my heart sing, that you chose to spend this time here with me. So, to continue the connection, I do invite you to tune in to the Transformation Talk Radio every Tuesday at 11 a.m. for new episodes. And you can also visit my website at helenpeacock.ca to find out more about my sessions, group readings, yes, even Zoom group readings, and perhaps some events I may be holding. And also, there will be a course on your psychic development, mediumship development, if you're interested in that. And just know that there are more ways to gather in our Sacred Grounds community, where you can also, again, find me at helenpeacock.ca. So, if this episode touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help the space reach others who may need it too. So, until next time, trust the signs, stay curious, and remember, love never ends. It's just different.